Warning, this video contains spoilers.
Ugh, I guess this is how it ends. I thought I was better than this. Dramatic voiceover while stranded in space? I guess when you're dying, the first thing to go is your creativity.
The most intelligent man in the universe may be cursing himself for succumbing to cliché. But a quick State of the Union address is an excellent way to begin an episode that picks up where Season 5 finale Rick Morty Jack left off. Okay, it's not a full-on previously on Rick and Morty recap, but it's helpful to know that the citadel of Ricks is still destroyed. The remaining spare Mortys have gone feral, and the titular scientist and grandson team are trapped on a spaceship where the power has run out. They're not in peril for long, however, and when Space Beth arrives on a conveniently contrived rescue mission, it feels like the episode might be hitting a great big button labeled reset. Luckily, that's not the case here, as the gang's return to Earth kickstarts a fun and inventive deep dive into Rick and Morty's relentlessly expanding mythology. It also remembers that high-concept sci-fi references, unashamed silliness, and occasional, unexpected moments of the heart are integral to the show, too. As with the X-Files, the jury's very much out on whether Rick and Morty are better when it embraces canon or standalone stories. I'm firmly in the latter camp, but leaving us hanging after the universe-shattering revelations of Rick Morty Jack would have felt like a dereliction of duty. Back home, Rick's efforts to restore normality by rebooting the Portal Index Evil Morty destroyed immediately fall flat when he accidentally resets Portal Travelers instead. That means Rick, Morty, and Jerry are all pulled back to their original universes, but only after a hilariously drawn-out process of vanishing. Morty finds himself on the dystopian Earth he departed when monstrous Cronenbergs took it over. Here he meets a post-apocalyptic Jerry who survives by reading his way through Barnes and Noble and eating Cronenberg's brains. Unfortunately for Morty, however, the icy deaths of this Jerry's Beth and Summer mean he wants little to do with the son who left him behind. Rick, meanwhile, finds himself back where the evil Rick he chased for decades, the one with the nondescript haircut and cool sci-fi jacket, widely referred to as Weird Rick, killed his original wife and daughter. Rick manages to get an early version of his space cruiser up and running. However, the true hero of the episode is Summer, whose evolution from the annoying older sister of the early days to the bona fide foil for Rick continues apace. She's the one who rigs up the beacon that guides Rick and Morty home and, now armed with Wolverine claws, takes the lead in fighting off the multi-dimensional monsters who stand in their way. She also does an excellent job of keeping both her squabbling moms in order, making it clear why she's the only person Rick trusts and respects. His admission to Ghost Diane that Summer reminds him of her is a lovely touch. While Solarix isn't quite up there with Rick and Morty's all-time greats like Pickle Rick and Total Recall, it displays a similar appetite for throwing ingenious concepts at the screen as one-off gags. Indeed, Mr. Frundles, the inexcusably cute monster who absorbs the entire world in seconds, is the sort of idea that could have fueled entire episodes of lesser shows. In Solaris, however, he's discarded with almost indecent haste as the family head off to make their home in yet another dimension, on an Earth that has a problem pronouncing Parmesan. As for Rick and Morty's overall story arc, the revelations here are arguably just as significant as Rick Morty Jack's bombshell about Rick's fruitless mission to hunt down the killer of his wife and child. Now we know that the absent grandfather from Morty's original home was Weird Rick. Rick C-137 moving in with the Smiths will be viewed very differently. Did he genuinely want to spend time with Beth, or was his primary motivation getting a shot at his nemesis if he ever came home? From what we've seen of Weird Rick, however, his ruthlessness suggests he'll remain quite the adversary, a fact that Jerry from the Cronenberg universe learns to his cost when he tries to join forces with this toxic brand of Rick. "Why are you here?" Jerry asks as he lies dying on the floor after taking a laser blast to the stomach.
Buddy, I have been asking myself that exact same question.
And we look forward to finding out the answers, though we wouldn't mind a few Rick and Morty standalone in the interim.